Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Afzan bin Muhammad Aminuddin and my metric number is 211092009 and I come from course Electrical Engineering and I'm year 3. Today, I would like to present about my industrial training, experience and tasks at Micro Dimension Concrete Dataran Juta Sendian Berhad Sungai Petani. For the company overview, MDC Precast Industri Sendian Berhad is an enterprise based in Malaysia. Its main office is in Sungai Petani. The company operates in the cement manufacturing industry. MDC Precast Industri Sendian Berhad was incorporated on December 22, 1999. MDC Dataran Juta is one of the plants in the API MDC. Dataran Juta, also known as Plan 4, MDC Dataran Juta is production and provides slag cement for the concrete process. The mission of MDC Sendiran Berhad. MDC commit to providing product, solution and service that set the industry standard for customer satisfaction in quality, delivery and cost performance. Our goal is realized through teamwork involving customers, supply and employee in the continued design and process improvement. Vision of MDC Sendiran Berhad is simple. Its ultimate vision is to create innovative solutions that enable our customer. For this slide, this is the organization chart for Dataran Juta Sendian Berhad. Dataran Juta Sendian Berhad is conducted by Ong Kiang Heng as a COO. It has 5 departments, which is Engineering Department, Production Department, Lab QC Department, Admin Purchasing Department, and Logistic Department. I have assigned in Engineering Department in Electrical Department. EE Executive Muhammad Suhail Azmi have been my supervisor during my internship period. After this, I would like to share my job scope and task experience at MDC Dataran Juta under my supervisor Muhammad Suhail Azmi. Firstly, during my internship, I'm doing electrical component check and maintenance. The task given by the supervisor to checking all the electrical component ensure in a good condition. Daily, weekly, and monthly are well planning to ensure a good output of the production. The maintenance is one of the important things to achieve the output. To get the target output of an electrical component such as motor must achieve efficiently at least 90% above. Second, single line diagram study. The supervisor asked to study about the single line diagram of the company using the knowledge from the subject that have been taken in the university. Study about the supply from the TMB until supply to the production. Construct the single line diagram and explain the finding to the supervisor and team members. The task given to ensure that all the team members aware about the electrical current that they are facing to ensure their safety when working. Third, the control panel training. Control panel are part of very important in this plan. All the operation from the production are to be controlled by control panel using the PLC. The control panel is responsible by the production team, but for the electrical engineer, we need to know the basic how to use to start and stop the operation using the control panel. If anything happen and it's come from the electrical part, the electrical department need to take over the control panel which held by the production team. Behalf of that, my supervisor took the opportunity to ask the production team to give me a knowledge and lesson to control the control panel. Fourth, compressor service. In a cement company, a compressor service the important role of providing compressed air. This compressed air is used for a various tasks, including moving raw material, blending them, reheating, and drying. It also used in combustion, cooling, controlling machinery dust control, maintenance, and energy efficiency effort. Essentially, the compressor ensures that all the different process in cement production run smoothly and efficiently by supplying the necessary compressor air. In this company, the compressor need to service every 5,000 hour cycle. 5. High-level sensor maintenance. In my 10-week period of industry training, one of the common problems is high-level sensor did not working normally or burning. Why it always happen are because the production are produced cement from slag that using iron dust. Iron is one of a good electrical conductor. The dust will flying around and will affect the electrical device, and one of it are high-level sensor. The high-level sensor are for measure the quantity cement that have been produced one time to one time. The broken of high level sensor will affect the output result. My supervisor teach me how to make the connection cable from high level sensor and supply. After finish the connection, we will see the signal is it okay or not at the control panel. 6. Motor monitoring. In my previous company, data collection is very important on tracking and data collection study. Motor monitoring is of my suggestion for the electrical department. Is it because of the efficiency of the motor is very important for the output result. Good condition of output will produce in a good output. We will we motor monitoring the motor by taking the temperature and vibration at few of motor. A good temperature is below than 70 Celsius. Apart that we taking the vibration and temperature are bearing forward, bearing secondary, and body of the motor. The picture show the example we taking the vibration and temperature at the part of the body motor. 7. The calibration of quantity weight feeder. Quantity weight feeder are used to precisely measure and control the flow of materials by weight. Why we need the calibration are because from the control panel of quantity weight feeder, we can see that the weight from the system and the conveyor are not tally. From my study before doing the calibration with team member, there are 4 types of calibration which are backscale calibration, tail calibration, zero calibration, and full calibration. 8. Multimeter checking. As an electrician, multimeter is very important for checking and troubleshoot. A multimeter is a versatile electrical testing tool with several key functions. It can measure voltage, current, and resistance, which are essential for checking electrical circuit potential, load, and continuity. Multimeter also offer function like continuity testing to identify circuit break, diode, and transistor testing to assess company functionality, capacitor measurement for capacitor, and frequently measurement for AC signal. Some models even include temperature measurement capabilities. All the function has been training and will use for daily checking and troubleshooting. 9. Installation design. It's my supervisor and I doing a task for the installation design at the loading area. The tasks are taking 2 weeks to settle all of it. starting from planning, design, and installation, which help from the technician and vendor. In this training, can learn more detail about the installation lamp, which have been learned last semester using AutoCAD in a class. Last but not least, electrical component calibration supervise. All the electrical components such as meter, transmitter, and oil meter need to be calibration after a long time used to get the right data. The MDC Dataran Juta Sdn Berhad hired the vendor company to make the calibration for all the equipment. My supervisor and quality head of department assigned me to handle all the work of the calibration process. They have reviewed my resume and saw that I have been experienced in quality work because I have been working at Micron Technologies Sdn Berhad Batu Kawan as a global lab technician. A few weeks before the vendor doing the calibration, I need to find all the electrical components that need to be calibrated and mark it with the yellow tape. If spend 1 week find all the components around the production and have been supervised the vendor for 1 week later in the production. I need to shoot a place and discharge the tank compressor if needed. In my opinion, the industry training is a good opportunity of students to enable us to gain first-hand exposure of working in the real world. It also knows students to apply what we have learned at university in terms of skill, knowledge, and theoretical practice. Especially for the past COVID-19 pandemic, the students have to go through online distance learning (ODL) instead of face-to-face class and laboratory session. So for me, this internship program helped us a lot in improving our skill. Personally, about the industry training is that the period are too short, which only 10 weeks. It should be at least 4 months. Internship are useful since they assist in the development of professional skill, the strengths of the personal character, and the opening of more door to opportunities. In other hand, I would prefer if the internship would be at the end of semester of degree study. This will give us higher possibility to be promoted as permanent staff. That's all that I share about my experience industry training at MDC Dataran Juta, Sdn Berhad, Sungai Petani. Thank you.